Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. This is Mike, KO4 PDI, the Ham Fun Guy. We're going to do an ISS pass. KO4 PDI here. I hope you guys are having a great week. It's Monday. God, I'm glad I'm not in the Northeast. I'm hearing that 20 inches of snow fell in Delaware. That's nuts. I had a friend of mine posted that. I believe she lives in Delaware. Joe Biden country. Although Joe Biden hasn't been alive since 2018. I love when I get phone calls in the middle of... let's just send it to voicemail. I'll get it later. All right. We're going to do this ISS pass. It's going to be a pretty good pass. It's going to get up to 34 degrees. I don't mean temperature-wise. I mean where it's going to be. Oh, didn't adjust the camera for the radio. Got to do that. I wish the 9700 had an output like the 7610 has. It would be so easy. I'm sure there's a way I could do it. As a matter of fact, I did buy a thing to send a signal out to an SDR. And you could watch it that way. But you can see where the antenna is now pointing at the horizon. Time to get the headphones out. You can see on the bottom left that new little fangled globe that's put there by CSN Technologies is adding that. If you look at the bottom of the SAP page, you'll see just where my microphone is behind it, there's a button that says 3D, and you click that button 3D, and it gives you that window, which I've been talking about a little bit. What do we got here? Living vicariously through your streams to work linear birds. Good for you. That's Greg. And there's Don. Don is here. Hi, Mike. Hi, Don. 34 degrees is cold. Yeah. 34 degrees is. It was 40 degrees when I took Goldie for a walk this morning. So, yeah, I don't hear anything yet. Oh, did I pick the right repeat? There we go. I had the preamp on because last night I did RS-44. Here's the chirp. The ISS is at the horizon. I don't think we're going to get anybody, although there are now 7 people up there on the ISS and 5 of them are hams. So, man, come on, take a minute. Get outside. Go say hello to us on the radio, guys. Crew 12 is up there now, and I forget the expedition number. But, yeah, you believe it's been 25 years consistently? I'm sorry, 50 years that we've had amateur radio in space, which is pretty good. It's 60 degrees in Texas. Well, get outside and get this pass, man. That's warm, 60 degrees. People in Wisconsin be swimming in their bikinis in that weather. Not in Florida. Florida, we don't go in the pool unless it's 90 degrees. All right, we don't hear anything yet. I am seeing slight little bumps on the waterfall. Kilo Oscar 4. I am starting out at 75%. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Nothing yet. Don, the poor guy's got to work. YouTube label says RS-44. What? No, I did it. It should say, I'll update it again. It shouldn't say... Yeah, well, I typed in all the correct stuff. I don't know why it's like that. Sorry about that, Greg. But starting to hear people, so let's say hello. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Let's get a window open to log our QSOs. I didn't do that yet. Oh, I I hear somebody on there. Yeah.
Whiskey, Foxtrot 4, Whiskey, Victor 8 Tango, Echo Mike 9.
Whiskey Victor 8 Tango, thanks. WF4W, Echo Mike 74.
WF4W, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL.
WF4W, Whiskey Tango 8 Delta. Whiskey Tango 8 Delta from KB4, YKC, Echo Mike 9. KB4, YKC, WTAP, Echo November 55, 876.
Whiskey Foxtrot 4 Whiskey, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, Whiskey Tango 8 Delta, KO4 PDI, Kilo Bravo 4, Yankee Kilo Charlie, KO4 PDI. That's all three of them in one shot. I got them. Now I'll be quiet, let them all catch up to me.
Whiskey Tango 8 Delta, WF4W, QSL 73.
KO4 PDI, KO4 GP, Echo Mike 84.
Kilo Oscar 4 Gulf Papa, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Good morning, Stephen.
Good morning. 4 GP, Whiskey Victor 8 Tango, Echo Mike 98. Whiskey Victor 8
November 4, Victor Whiskey Delta, Echo Mike 93. Good morning.
QSL 73. 4 Golf Papa, please, November 4, Radio Germany, Echo 64.
Whiskey Victor 8 Tango, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL Ronnie.
KO4 GP, WF4W, Echo Mike 74.
WF4W, KO4 GP, Echo Mike 84. Radio Germany, November 4, Radio Germany. Whiskey 4, Romeo Alpha, Alpha Fox Mary 16. Whiskey Foxtrot. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Papa, please copy November 4, Radio Germany.
Whiskey 4 Radio Alpha Alpha, please copy Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India.
November 4, Victor Delta 9.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Papa, please copy November 4, Radio Germany. Echo Mike 64.
Busy day.
Radio Germany, copy 4 VWD.
Whiskey.
VWD, you're 9X, Echo Mike 64.
Roger, Roger, on Echo Mike 93 there, Roger.
Whiskey 4 Radio Alpha Alpha, please copy Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
4 Romeo Alpha, Alpha Fox Mary 16.
November 4, Radio Golf, November 3, Delta Whiskey Bravo, FN 10.
November 3, Delta Whiskey Bravo, you're 59, Echo Mike 64, QSL.
QSL.
November 3 Delta Whiskey Bravo, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. November 3 Delta Whiskey. Everybody's stepping on everybody now. Nobody's getting through because there's some jerk.
4 Romeo Alpha, Alpha Fox Mary 16.
November 3 Delta Whiskey Bravo, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
K4 PDI and 3 DWB, FN 10.
Roger, Roger. Whiskey 4 Radio Alpha Alpha, KO4 PDI.
This is Whiskey Delta 4 Oscar X-Ray Tango. Boca Raton.
Whiskey Delta 4 Oscar X-Ray Tango, please copy KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India. That's a
4 Romeo Alpha, Alpha Fox Mary 16, North Carolina.
Whiskey 4 Romeo Alpha Alpha, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Delta 4, PDI. This is Whiskey Delta 4. Straight
I got you, Emilio. KO4 PDI. Kilo Papa 4 Papa Romeo. I know that guy.
Tango Queen Echo, EL96.
Whiskey Papa 4 Papa Radio. KO4 PDI. Echo Lima 99.
Whiskey 4, Romeo Alpha Alpha, Fox Mary 16, North Carolina. Hey, Mike, it's Kilo Papa 4 Papa Romeo, Mike. Foxtrot Kilo 68. 73, Mike.
73. Thanks, Jose.
4, Oscar X-Ray Tango. Lima 96, portable.
Wow, this is a busy pass for a weekday. Oof. That's a busy pass. And now we're getting the Caribbean.
Alpha Fox Mary 916, North Carolina.
The Caribbean is in the footprint right now.
Oscar X-Ray Tango, Echo Lima. Boca Raton.
That guy's in Florida.
Kilo Papa 4 Papa Romeo, Foxtrot Kilo 68.
That's Jose. He's in Puerto Rico. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo Nancy 4 Whiskey, please copy. Kilo Papa 4 Papa Romeo, Foxtrot Kilo 68.
Kilo November 4, Whiskey.
Cape 4 Papa Romeo.
Echo Lima.
Kilo November 4, Whiskey. Please copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. QSL. Damn! 10 contacts. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. I think we're done. Although you never know, we might get somebody from Cuba jump in here at the last minute. We're still within the footprint, so we're doing good. The satellite's moving out over the northern.
Kilo Papa 4 Papa Romeo.
All right, we got him. Well, if you're doing HTs, you're not going to get this many contacts on one pass. If you notice, while they're that's the guy in Puerto Rico again. I got him. If you notice, I don't talk the whole time. I listen. I start taking down call signs that I'm hearing. Then I go back and I call up on those call signs. See if they hear me. But yeah, we did good there. We did good, baby. Got 10 contacts. There's 11 contacts in the grid there, but the first one was yesterday. I got a contact on RS-44. That was cool. Yeah, it's, people think it's because of the wattage I use. No. I have antennas that are designed to track the satellite perfectly. So I don't have to stand there and point a Yagi at the sky. It automatically does it using the sat box to control it. So anyway, that's the story on that. That person that left me a message on my phone is the eye doctor that's going to do my cataract surgery. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's the story. We did it. We got 10 contacts on that pass. I'm very happy with that. If you look, you can see the yellow circle in the center is where the ISS is right now. Turn the music off. Now I'm remembering to turn the music off when I go. You know what it is? The track for the music is the same as I play. Yes, the sat box also controls the 9700. If we go back to the sat box here, right, you can see the frequencies flipping back and forth on the 9700. Not right now, of course, because there's no more satellite chosen. But let's pick another. Let's pick FO29. I'll click on it. It'll load it into SatBox, which it just did here. And you could see it's turning now. FO29 hasn't been heard, so we're not going to hear anything on there. We got a CW beacon, VHF, UHF linear transponder. I got to click on this and tell it to make this the first thing that comes up. PDI, pretty darn interesting. Well, thank you very much. All right, so now you can see the radio is flipping back and forth. That's the faceplate. That's the screen of the 9700 you're looking at. So I clicked on FO29, which used to be a freaking amazing transponder to get on. You can get on it any day and night. It was great. But right now, not so much. It's not working. But you can see the antenna is still tracking it. It's turned and pointed right at it. And if you look at the globe on the bottom left of the screen, you can see the yellow cone is my direction of my antenna pointing. And the little white dot right there, that little white dot, that's the satellite. So it's shining right at the, pointing right at the satellite, which is moving, where is it moving? It's moving south. It's going from, no, it's coming from the southwest and moving to the northwest. That's where it's going. So it's going to move, the antenna is going to turn to the right from where it is right there. Yes, the SatBox controls all that stuff. The reason it's able to do it is it downloads everything autonomous of the computer. It's just getting the TLE data, which is the telemetry that tells it when and where the satellites are going to be there. And what it does is it takes that signal and sends it the frequencies to the 9700, and it adjusts for Doppler on its own. That's why the frequencies are flipping back and forth. If you look at them, the bottom frequency, the BVFO, is going down in frequency, and the top frequency, as the 2 meter, is going up. And that's called reverse polarity. And what's happening is, as, how can I put it? Instead of both frequencies moving the same direction up or down for the Doppler effect, one's moving down, one's moving up. Just makes it easier for it to track. Let's see. Pretty darn interesting. I'm going to be KO4, pretty darn interesting. PDI. Thank you for that. It's such a nice setup, Mike. I know it cost me a bunch of money. Not as much as it could have, because some of the stuff is used. Some of it was new. The antennas were used. The tower was used, was given to me by a friend. And that was really nice of him. So thank you for your dream setup. Okay. Now, my dream setup would be a 100-foot tower. No, it won't. I won't put a 100-foot tower in my yard. I can't. I'm always allowed to go 35 feet, and I went 47. But the zoning board said nobody's coming out with a tape measure. So we're good that way. I'm good. Anyway. Don N5 SKT says, I'm working with a guy on software that will do that for my POTA hunting situations. It will change my frequency and modes on the radio and turn my beam to point at the park. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that you can do it. Emilio! Hey! Morning, Mike, and all. Nice that I was able to make a contact with you. Yes, you did. From Boca Raton, Florida. All the nice Jewish retired people down there. You know, it's Boca Raton, man. I wonder if that's what Del Boca Vista was. Anybody know what Del Boca Vista was? Huh? It's a new building thing. Do you know what Del Boca Vista was? Do you know that? Somebody tell me if you know. That was down in that area. It's cold here in the car now watching you. Okay. Well, it was cold here too. It was in the 40s when I took Goldie for a walk this morning. Actually, not in the 40s. It was 40 when I took her for a walk this morning. So it was a little chilly. And, you know, the chilly weather, like turns on a battery in her or something, makes her want to play constantly. So I had to appease her to keep her quiet while I'm doing this live stream. I appeased her with a couple of treats, and she did really good. So anyway, that was that. I think that's all we got today. I think you guys did good. The next decent pass I have is at 9:41, which is just in 10 minutes. That's SO50. Maybe we'll stay on here and do that one too. That's going to be a 32-degree pass. So let's select SO50 right now. You'll see the SO50 pop up in the center of the screen. There we go. It's on the left. You can see SO50 now. Right here. Time. Oh, no, it's 22 minutes. Oh, no. 9 minutes and 36 seconds away. So let's hang out. Where do you got to go? I don't have to go anywhere. I got no place to be right now. I got to call that number back that called while I was streaming. That's the eye doctor trying to finagle out of the date that we have now. So they're switching things around. The doctor's going to be in surgery or something, so he can't do my eyes. Well, I'm surgery too. How come? What am I, chopped liver? I'll read it later. It's this. I'm telling you, this cataract surgery is just driving me up a wall. It was supposed to happen Friday, and they canceled because I took Mounjaro within 7 days of them doing it. So I'm going to take my Mounjaro. All right, go to your meeting. Don, don't let me get you in trouble. Go to your meeting. Go. God bless you, man. 73, thanks for coming. Thanks for the support. By the way, guys, yes, Del Boca was from Del Boca Vista. Get it right. Del Boca Vista. That was from Seinfeld. When Jerry's parents decided they were moving to Florida, and they didn't tell George's parents, and George's parents got all mad, and they bought the next condo they can get their hands on in Del Boca Vista. It was a 50-plus community down in Del Boca, Florida. It's funny. It's a funny show. I love Seinfeld. You know, I lived in New Jersey. I was literally 6 miles from the George Washington Bridge, so that means I was 6 miles from Manhattan. And I used to go to Manhattan almost every weekend. But I also took tons of pictures because, if you know, I had a website called PhotoGuyMike.com. Even did a book and a couple of books with my photography. And one of them, I would go take pictures of the moon rising over Manhattan, which was that was a blast. I love doing that. I had an app that would actually tell me where on the horizon the moon was going to come up, and I'd be able to set my camera up all ready to go before it even got there. And when it came up, bam, it was right there. And on my page, I had pictures of the Empire State Building with the spire on top of the Empire State Building piercing the moon. I got pictures of the moon rising by the Statue of Liberty. I got pictures of the moon rising over Manhattan, Times Square. And one of the pictures I got, which is so unique, I went to go take pictures of the moon rise. I had the camera all set up. The app told me where it was going to rise, and I'm all ready to go. And guess what? A thunderstorm broke out over Times Square, which is right where it was supposed to rise. So you see this big thunder head right over Times Square, and it's raining underneath that, but it's not raining anywhere else on Manhattan, just on Times Square, and that's right where the moon was supposed to come up. So I said, what the heck? Take pictures of the storm. So that's what I did. I was in Jersey looking northeast over the Hudson River, and I got that picture of the thunderstorm over Times Square, which was great. I used to love doing that. My dad was a photographer back in the 40s when he got back from the war, and I still have his original cameras that he used in his studio, and one he used that he used to shoot weddings with. It was called a Speed Graphic, and if you know anything about cameras, the Speed Graphic was the first camera ever made that could do 1,000th of a second. It was so fast that they ended up using it on racetracks at the start-finish line to take a picture of the photo finish that you hear about of the horses crossing the start-finish line. It would take a picture. And what was cool is the horses looked stretched out like this, like on this angle. So the top of the horse was here, where the bottom of the horse normally would be right here. It's back here because the way that camera worked, you had a regular shutter in the front, and you had a curtain shutter in the back. So the curtain shutter would start at the top and come down, and the other one open, close. And what happened was with that movement of it coming down, the horse was in a different place at the top of the frame than it was at the bottom of the frame. So you get the whole picture of the horse, but basically all you cared about was the nose. Where's the nose? Is it ahead of the other one? Is it? And that's how you would tell. So that camera was used. If you ever remember the old TV show Superman with Jimmy Olsen and the camera he carried around, that's a speed graphic. I have it in the living room. Someday I'll show it to you. But yeah, that's a speed graphic. So I have my dad's original speed graphic, and you had to use photo plates in the back. Each plate could take 2 shots, one on this side, and you pull it out, flip it over, and go back in, and use a piece of film on the other side. And then you would develop those films in a vat, and you had to develop it yourself, which I've done. I've actually developed films. I actually have a negative that my dad took at Yankee Stadium on Joe DiMaggio Day. I'll never forget it. I'm looking at this picture, and I'm going, wait a minute. There's Joe DiMaggio in a Yankees uniform with the pinstripes, and there's another guy with a Boston uniform on, and I'm looking at it going, who is that? And there's the police commissioner and all the other people, the dignitaries that were there for Joe DiMaggio Day, all lined up at home plate looking towards center field. And my dad took that picture, and the, how can I put it, the guy in the Boston uniform was Dom DiMaggio. Dom DiMaggio played for Boston. Joe DiMaggio played for the Yankees. Joe DiMaggio was a center fielder, and his brother played at Boston. So they waited till they were playing Boston at Yankee Stadium to do this honorary Joe DiMaggio Day at Yankee Stadium, and I have that negative. I could print that out anyway. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to get that printed. I'm going to go to a photographer and say, make this a nice 11 by 14 poster or something out of it, and hang it up in my house. That's part of my dad's legacy. He was a photographer. What happened was, when I was born, he had just moved to Rochelle Park and bought a house, and he couldn't make enough money to pay the bills and feed me. Obviously, somebody was feeding me because I got pretty chubby. But the bottom line is, Dad did that. And, yeah, where are we here? SO50. How much time we got? We got 3 minutes until SO50 rises. So, let's see. What do we got going on? All right, so I told you the story about the picture. My dad was a photographer. I guess that's why I went to... My dad took a picture of the George Washington Bridge around 1959 when it only had one level. 6 lanes, 3 one way, 3 the other. The bottom was supposed to be there all the time. They had planned for a lower deck, but it was supposed to be for trains. And what ended up happening was they didn't build the trains. So they made it for cars, and that actually opened in 1960. Was it 19? Yeah, I think it was 1969 is when the lower level opened to cars. Pretty interesting stuff. Now, you want to go over that bridge now? It's like $20. I can't believe it. It's the prices in the New York, New Jersey area. I could never continue to live there at what they charge now. For what I paid for an apartment, I have a 95 by 110 foot lot in Palm Coast, Florida, along a nature preserve. So it's nothing but trees behind my house, which is great. And I got a 4-bedroom house with 2 baths, a pool, and a lanai. And yeah, can't complain, man. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm paying the same thing for this every month that I'd be paying for a 3-room apartment in New Milford, New Jersey. And for that price, that was no luxury apartment. It was a dump. I lived there for 23 years out of practicality. But when I retired from the phone company, they gave me so much money to go away. I said, I'll never say a bad thing about Verizon. And we got a minute and a half to go. The antenna is starting to move. Check it out. SO50 is coming into view. Yeah, baby. You could see on the globe on the bottom behind the text is, let's do this. See if we can get this. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, now you can see the globe. I wish I could get this text off the screen, but I can't. All right, there's my antenna where it's pointing, and you can see the yellow cone. And the SO50 is about to come into view. I already got the headphones on. The footprint is just now crossing over me. You can see the bottom of the yellow. The bottom of the yellow cone is where my house is, and you can see the red circle is just about to move over me. This is an FM bird, and We're going to put the power at about 50% to start. See if we can get in there. Yeah, it's an FM bird, and it has a CTCSS tone of 67, but sometimes it hasn't been activated in a while and it shuts itself off. So to turn it back on, you would send CTCSS tone 74.4 for 2 seconds. There's the chirp. It just came over me. And you can send that tone, and that will activate the crossband repeater. So say it's coming in over the Pacific Ocean and nobody used it the whole time. It's going to shut off. So you would go over to the CTCSS tone right here on the SAT box, send 74.4 for 2 seconds, and go back to 67, and try to make a call there. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let me get a QSO window. Oh, I do have a QSO window open. I'm ready to go. Let's see how many we can make on this pass. This is usually a pretty good satellite to make a lot of contacts on. It won't be as busy as the ISS. It'll be busy though. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Turn that volume down until we start seeing some signals on here. Sipping my second cup of coffee. Come on, baby. Let me hear some voices. Oh, check that out. Only the yellow flag is up on the SO50 on the SAT box. See this on the top? That means they just heard telemetry. So let's switch over to the telemetry frequency. Not getting any telemetry. Let's try the crossband repeater again. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. All right, maybe it's shut off. Maybe nobody used it. So let's hit 74.4. We'll send that out. Now we'll switch back to 67 in case the repeater shut off. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. It's only at 7 degrees right now. I'm not counting out this satellite yet. We got 10 people watching. Thank you, everybody, for coming and watching my channel. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Alright, it's not because we're not sending enough. Let's just send 74.4 with more power. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Wow, I'm not getting anything. Let's do a quick TLE data update. Try that again. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. See the signal there? I'm not hearing it. Greetings from the Caribbean Islands. Hey, Ira, good to hear you. Oh, there goes. I just heard somebody call me. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Who was that just called me? Oh, Hello, W4KSY. How you doing, Terry? Good to hear you again. KO4 PDI Echo Lima 99. I was thinking this wasn't on. November 5, Tango Papa Lima, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Good morning, Terrell. I just heard him calling me from Louisiana. Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar X-Ray Tango, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL Emilio. That was Emilio. We got him on the ISS a little while ago. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. We're running at 50% power right now, which means I probably got about 25 watts leaving my antenna, and we're doing all right. Not hearing it very well today. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I never used the preamp on SO50. I could try it. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. We should be able to get Mexico and Panama now. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. We got 3 so far. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Whiskey 4, Kilo Sierra question mark, KO4 PDI. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Very noisy today, and I got the noise reduction on. I think I'm going to call this one because we're not getting any more. And we're coming down. We're down to 20 degrees and setting. All right, let's call it. You can still watch the antenna if you want. Take a look at that. You can see the antenna still going. What happened to my antenna video? What is this? This is... All right, that was the background. But why is the tower camera look so bad? Let's see. I usually have it right there. Okay. Lock that in place so it don't move. All right, question. Why aren't we hearing your voice on the downlink? Okay, SO50 is an FM bird. And the reason you're not hearing my voice is there's a lot of static and noise, but I could see it on the waterfall. I could see when I'm talking, I could see stuff coming back. So I know it's making it. And the fact I made 3 QSOs on that proves it, that I was definitely making it to the bird. But that's why. SO50 is a little, it's an older satellite. It's a little messed up with the listening to it. It's a little strange, but I heard myself coming back enough in the headphones that I didn't have to worry about that, which I don't need anymore. Ta-da! Okay, let's get that out of there. That's why, yes, it's very light. It's very light. I don't know why. Sometimes it's very light. Sometimes it's clear as a bell like it is on the ISS. I don't know if it's something with that particular satellite or what, but I don't know what but it's only on SO50 it's like that. Most of this time on the satellites, even on linear satellites, I hear myself coming back. It's distorted, but I still hear myself coming back, which tells me it's making it to the bird. Most of the time on a linear satellite, if you're having issues like that, it's because your RIT, receive incremental tuning, isn't correct. So, yeah, that's what happens. So every satellite's different. They all work differently. And you just got to learn them. Like RS-44, I have to use a preamp on that. If I don't use a preamp, I don't hear anything. I tried using a preamp on SO50, but there's so much noise, it's amplifying the noise too. So you don't want to do that. You want to try to get it before the noise. Yeah, you're just wondering if it's dying. It's a possibility. It could be. Actually, it didn't. Actually, yeah, it just came out as darkness when we started hearing it. So maybe the batteries need to charge up or something. I don't know. It's in the sunlight now, so yeah, it's definitely doing its thing now. All right, so that was that one. And you can see right now SO50 is still up there, but it's going to set in 57 seconds. RS-38S. That one was one they were using for the SSTV when the radio on the ISS died. That does SSTV. It died, so they were using that satellite for a while. And what do we got here? Greg, doing an FT8 after the stream, going for the hat trick. Got Callum, DX Commander, over HF this weekend. Wow, pretty good. Good for you, Greg. Got POTA Power on HF over the weekend. They were just at my house yesterday. We did a little video about my ham shack, so pay attention to POTA Power. Vaughn and Julie were here. Took them outside, showed them the tower, showed them all my stuff, and they're doing a short video on it, and it's going to be fun. So let's see. Mr. Hubbard here is saying, I think you might not be hearing the bird, but you are hearing it. I think that's why I often hear your announcement of yourself on top of other people. Why you hear my announcement? Trust me, I get stepped on just as much as I step on people if I do. But yeah, I am hearing myself come back. I'm seeing it on the waterfall. Just because you're not hearing it audibly, it doesn't mean I'm not doing it, not making it. And I even tried boosting the power to 100% and didn't get a better signal. So turned it back down to 50% on SO50, which you can see in the window. Yeah, right here is how much power I'm using. Right here, it says 50% was what we were using. I'm hoping they turn on the they're supposed to turn on the crossband repeater on the Chinese space station. So haven't heard it yet, but I put it back into the list. So in case it comes by, I can listen for it and see if it's out there, which is a lot of fun. Let's see. What else? You got any more questions? Anybody, anywhere? Come on back. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, that's okay. We've been on for a while. We've had up to 10 people watching and 13 right now. So thanks, everybody. Do me a favor. Hit like and subscribe. The thumbs up doesn't cost you a penny to give me a thumbs up. And it helps YouTube say, whoa, they like this guy. Let's make sure everybody gets to see him. So that's why we ask you to do the thumbs up and like and subscribe. Hit the bell, blah, blah, blah. But it's not blah, blah, blah to me because that's going to enable me to start doing super chats, to start doing when I'll be able to monetize. Now, I understand the reason I just hit 1,500 subscribers today. The reason I have 1,500 subscribers and not 5,000 is because this is a very niche market. Not a lot of people are into this. Ed, you still made it. You can watch it from the beginning. We've been on for a little while. Actually, we've been on for 47 minutes so far, so you can go back and watch it from the beginning. We got 10 contacts on the ISS early on in this stream, so you can go back and watch that. So yeah, I'm not worried about the fact they only got 1,500 subscribers. I would like to monetize, but if I don't get it, it's no skin off my back. I'm happy. Let's see. VP2EI. HON Allegra. I don't know what that means. I run 25% on my 9700 and array. My antenna is on the bottom of my VP2 EIH QRZ page. Cool stuff. Like what you're doing, Mike 73. Well, thanks a lot, man. You should put your link. Oh, you can't put a link in. Anyway, we'll look you up. But if your antenna is on 25 feet of coax, you can get away with 25% on your power. I got 150 feet of LMR 400. There's a lot of loss between me and the preamps, and then from the preamps, there's about another 6 or 7 feet of LMR 400. So, we're talking a lot of LMR 400. There's a lot of loss in that. That's why I send more. I should have 10,000 or more subs. I'm with you, Greg. Tell them all about our trip to KSC and how much fun we had 2 years ago. That was 2 years, Greg. God, we're getting old. It's going by so fast, isn't it? I hope your son had a good time that day, and I hope he gets inspired to do some stuff with either ham radio or SAT in school, do really well. And, just do your thing. Get out there. I know a woman who is on the verge of becoming an astronaut. She just turned 18 years old. Hope Lee. Lee is her last name. Hope is her first name. My good buddy James Lee, who you know from Shack in the Box, makes all kinds of Go boxes and stuff like that. And yeah, it's like his daughter just took a liking to it, and she's done all kinds of experimental things, living in isolation for months on end, out in the middle of the desert in Utah, practicing to learn how to be on her own. So, oh, I need to switch to 1/2 inch hardline. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have the money for that. I would love to have the money just for the copper and that cable. You run Mirage preamps on a mast with LMR. Okay, that's cool. And he still talks about it. Yeah, James talks about Hope all the time. She just graduated Embry-Riddle, and she was running the what program was she running there? I don't know, but when they did the astronaut contact on the ISS with the school, she ran the whole thing, put it all together. They had like 17 kids got to talk to an astronaut. How cool is that, right? All right, I think that's it, everybody. This is Mike, KO4PDI. Thank you, everybody, for coming. You always can email me, KO4PDI@1791.com. go to ko4pdi.com and you can see all the links to the discounts I do. Also, in the comments, not the comments, click more underneath my name, underneath this video, and you'll see links to SLNT that makes Faraday bags. Use the code HAMFUN on EMP Shield and get 20% off. And let's see what else. Oh, we also have ABR 10 HAMFUN for 10% off minimum on abrindustries.com. So make sure you check that out. And thank you so much. It's only $2 per feet. Oh, yeah. Well, that's still a lot of money and a lot of work for me to get up there and do it. Oh my God, that would be weird. Russie, good day, man. Have a great day. 73 to you too. All right, everybody. Remember what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. At least not without me. All right? You got that? This is KO4PDI. Wishing you all a wonderful week ahead. And 73, everybody. KO4PDI. I'm clear.